Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Last week I started a new little series in which I turned my favorite musicians and groups into a Pokemon. Please check the video out if you haven't. Today you will meet another one that's a really precious diamond. D-Crunch is a now 7-membered K-pop boy group under AI Grand Korea. They debuted on August 6th in 2018 with 9 members. However, unfortunately 2 members left due to health issues and personal reasons. The members are... I really tried pronouncing the names, but I felt so miserably, so I'm not gonna try it again. You can see the names on the screen right now. Their group name D-Crunch is short for Diamond Crunch, meaning that they are strong enough to crunch even diamonds, and their fandom name is called Diana. Today is a very bittersweet day, cause they're having a long-awaited comeback, but unfortunately only as 6. Dylan is on a hiatus due to anxiety, so I also had to edit him in the group shot at the beginning. Nonetheless, a very exciting day. Please watch the comeback music video, I will link it in my pinned comment once I'm home. They deserve and need a lot more attention and support than what they're getting right now, so if you like this video and like what you're hearing, it would be really cool if you could check them out and maybe leave a nice comment. And that's actually the reason for this video. I wanted to give them a bit of exposure, even if my range isn't that big. I'm trying. Anyways, I discovered them on their debut day, August 6th in 2018. I was actually streaming My Pace by Stray Kids since they had just released their first comeback, until I looked into the video recommendations and I saw a thumbnail that caught my attention. So I clicked on it and I was surprised to find out that they were a new K-pop boy group that was celebrating their debut. It was pretty clear that they were from a small company and the budget was rather small, but I liked the atmosphere and their style. So I decided to keep an eye on them. And it was really cool to see them grow over time, not only their dancing, but also the production and their music style. And the videos. That's also very important. The videos got better every time. I have a little story to tell about their previous comeback, My Name, which was released nearly a year ago, after a longer hiatus. And unfortunately the views and likes went up very slow, even though the song is really good and their music video had a decent budget. So I decided I wanted to promote them to other K-pop fans. I just started to ask in the comment sections of other K-pop artists that just had comebacks recently if they're willing to check out D-Crunch comeback. And in return, Diana's would help them stream as well. For everyone who's unaware, streaming is a huge part of the K-pop community, and every time a group has a comeback or solo artist has a comeback, fans start streaming the music video because it counts for music show wins. For every comment I left under another music video, I wrote one under my name. So both Diana's would go to those music videos and maybe spread that they came from my name and the other way around. I didn't expect much from this initiative, cause usually people hate promotion under their faves music videos, which I can totally understand, but it actually worked, and I think the reason was because I offered it like a trade and not, hey, go watch music video XY. I handwrote every single comment, no copy-paste stuff, because that would have been really disrespectful and I didn't want my account to get banned or deleted. And let me tell you, it was so amazing to see how many different fandoms showed up to help Diana stream. I've never seen something like this before. Thanks to every A-Tiny, Choice, Stay, Jam, Moa, Ilwais, Aora, Fanforce, Els, BB, Insomnia, Fuse, Monbebe, Luvity, Fantasy, Peace, MVP and Lumina that helped us out. You can still find those comments in the comment section under my name. It's really cool. I hope I didn't miss anyone. Those were all the ones I could remember. A-Tiny and Choice even created a hashtag ATinyXChoiceXDiana and ATinyXDiana and organized a small streaming party with that. Those hashtags are also still on Twitter. While my name unfortunately still didn't get the attention that it deserved, this whole thing definitely introduced them to a bunch of new fans, and I'm convinced the music video would not have reached the 150 view mark. But it did, so yay! It was a lot of work, a lot of comments were written over the span of I think 2 weeks, but it was definitely worth it, and I hope this new comeback will finally give them the much needed and deserved attention. If there is anyone who still remembers the whole situation, it would be cool if you can let me know, because I've talked to a few, wrote with a bunch of people online, so it would be cool if anyone showed up here. Hi! And the first fake one is done. May I present you the dark type Diamant. I actually have a name for this one because it's a fusion of Diamond and D-Crunch and also munch because it's similar to crunch. I hope you understand that pun. The color scheme is a fusion of Palace and Are You Ready? Palace was a very dark music video, while Are You Ready had a lot of pink and yellow tones in it. I like the contrast of it. The pattern on its face is inspired by the new logo and the claws on the hind legs by the old one. You can see the letters D and C as the claws. The little thing under its eye is a pendulum from a clock because a clock was present in the My Name video and in one of the behind the scenes pictures of the new comeback. It is also inspired by Dylan's look from Across the Universe. The yellow parts are supposed to mimic the light sticks from Pierrot, and the pink circles on the chest are again clocks, but are also supposed to look like these light hole things from Palace and Are You Ready? And lastly, to pay an homage to Palace, I added some sort of helmet to cover the face, like the caps from the music video. Let's visit the evolution. Like Stray Kids, they help in producing their own music, which is something I really appreciate. Their production team is called GRG, which is short for Good Thing Is Good. They also have a dance subunit called COC, which I have to say is a rather unlucky name, but hey, that doesn't change the fact they're a pretty cool group. Their older stuff is darker and more hip-hop-like, but their newer releases are, I don't know how to call it, because if I say mainstream that sounds negative. I mean, it is more listener-friendly for a wider audience, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I don't know. Speaking of music, let's get to the music. They don't have much music out since, making comebacks is expensive and they're from a smaller company. However, they do release some solo and subunit songs on SoundCloud, but I don't have SoundCloud, so I don't listen to them that often. First, here is my ranking of their title tracks. The most recent one is not here, cause I haven't listened to it yet while writing the script. However, they've already released teasers for it, and I think it's gonna be at least in my top 3. My absolute favorite title track by them is My Name. Just call my name. I actually didn't expect this while listening to it at first because I thought I liked their darker stuff more, but I was wrong. The chorus was stuck in my head and I liked that the song was a bit more vocal driven. I think I actually pre-ordered the album back then, yeah, I'm pretty sure. My second favorite one is Across the Universe. Cross the universe. It is a lot more rap heavy than My Name, but that doesn't make it any less catchy. I also like the music video. You can see the company tried to invest more money into them. I think this song falls under the category noise music, so if you like that genre, this may be a song for you. Number 3 is Are You Ready? Very energetic and hype song. This may be a bit weird, but when the song came out I didn't like the color pink, but this music video had a lot of pink in it and I slowly started to like the color after that, and now it's one of my favorite colors. I don't know if it had anything to do with it, but I always say that Are You Ready made me a fan of pink. And lastly, number 4 is Pierrot. This song was released after a 1-year hiatus, which unfortunately left a mark on decrunch popularity. But it's a real nice song, very dark feeling to it, but with an interesting concept. Now let's take a look on my top 10 favorite decrunch songs. You will see a few familiar faces, but number 1 is a new song called Panorama. This song only got a performance video and not a music video, but that wasn't even necessary. It perfectly shows their dancing abilities. The chorus of the song was stuck in my head for days after listening to it the first time, and it gets stuck every time again when I hear the beginning of the song. Rank number 2 is My Name, so let's skip that and get right to rank 3, aka Sandcastle. To me it sits at the same table as Stray Kids' Phobia, which is one of my favorite K-pop songs of all time. It's not as melancholic as Phobia, but I think it's the most similar thing decrunch has released so far. I don't think there's gonna be anything comparable on their new album, but that's okay. However, I do hope there will be more in the future, since I think the style suits them really well. 4, 5, and 6, and 7 I already showed you, and you've heard the audio of Palace in the intro. So the last song I want to show you is I'm Okay. I just found out today that there is a fan featuring guide for I'm OK, which was really cute to watch. Also, I was the 1800th like. Just wanted to mention that, nothing important, but yeah. So those are all the songs I wanted to show you. Those are just what's fitting my style the best. I also don't want to talk about songs where I have nothing to say, because that's gonna be boring. So yeah, I already know that the new title track will be on my list for sure. The teaser sounded pretty good. And looked amazing. I think one location was the same as in Stray Kids Backdoor. No guarantee on that. So I have nothing more to tell you besides please check out the music video. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be great. But before that, let's visit the finished drawing. So the body shape was something I already drew last year, and I wanted to make it appear like it could be a cave crawling monster. Not in any negative way, I just tried to hint at the fact that they are unfortunately very underground, but also because in the debut music video it looked like they were underground, or at least in a building without light. The little rocks on its back grew larger, and they are supposed to look like cannons that are believably able to shoot shockwaves across the universe. The pendulum on its eyes now turned into a pattern inspired by Dylan's eye makeup in Pierrot, the cool scar-looking smear thing. The hindclaws are again a reference to their initials D and C. I wanted to make the whole body appear both angular and smooth to reflect the different styles of louder and more hip-hop inspired music and the newer softer style. Also obviously colorful versus black and white. The teasers for the new comeback look to be on the more black and white side, but the sounds seem to be a fusion of the older and newer stuff. I'm really looking forward to it. So that's it for today. I hope you had fun. Again, rather weird video, I know, but I hope you enjoyed it anyways. Please check out Crunch, they really deserve it, and if you haven't, also check out the video from last week where I covered Stray Kids. Please leave a like here and at Crunch music video, subscribe, leave a comment and share the video with your friends. See you in the comments!